You need a way to persuade people to claim for missold insurance, so would you come up with this?
Surprise!
A remote-controlled tank fitted with a talking model of Arnold Schwarzenegger's head haranguing shoppers in a supermarket.
Make a decision. Do it now!
It is a bit bizarre, but this is aimed at making us claim for PPI. In 2 years' time, the banks will stop accepting fresh claims for compensation.
This is not really about the banks, although this is going to bring a conclusion to this long-running saga of PPI. This is about prompting consumers to take action, consumers who are no longer listening to messages about PPI. And that's what the deadline is designed to do, and that's why we're drawing attention to it through the campaign.
Payment protection policies first went on sale decades ago, but many were sold to people like Mike Mosey, who didn't want or need or understand them. He's one of millions who've won compensation.
I didn't have a clue I had that. It was a loan I bought, what I got out with HSBC when I was younger to buy a car, and obviously I paid it off, years have gone past, and I didn't even realise. I can remember that day when I went in with a lady, she didn't even mention any of it to me, and I probably wouldn't have understood what it was anyway.
When people get PPI money, they often see it as a windfall, and so they spend it on a new car or a shopping trip or a holiday. And that's been really good for the UK economy because it's bolstered consumer spending. But someone has to pick up the bill for all that. And that's our biggest high street banks. And no one has faced a heavier burden than Lloyds, which has already paid out more than £15 billion in compensation.
So what exactly is PPI?
All that money has led to a surge in claims management companies. Critics say they're an unnecessary nuisance, but the companies insist they do offer a valuable service.
The banks have pushed to stop claims management companies. They say they're not required. In some cases, they're not. They don't actually say how difficult it is for the person on the street to do it themselves. That doesn't come over. The bad companies have caused a problem. They do in any industry. Yours get bad eggs.
Come on!
So we have Schwarzenegger's head, big banks, nuisance calls and billions in compensation. We now have a deadline, but PPI has become a central tenet of our life. Adam Parsons, Sky News.